because she was vulnerable, she was taken advantage of. If things were moving well for Stella, she wouldn't agree to marry a man that is already dead. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this video. My name is Sandra if you're just meeting me for the very first time, and I am based in Oka, Anambra State, Nigeria. I just want to quickly react to my last video, but before I go into that, I want to applaud all of us that are donating financially to support this woman, to get her out of that mess that she is into. I can see a lot of donations, even on the GoFundMe, even people contacting me personally. God bless you all. I am super grateful. I discovered that a lot of people did not understand what the story of that young lady was all about. So I want to personally share her story, and then talk about a few comments, that some that are so beautiful and some that I am not too pleased with. Okay, so the thing is that Stella is a young girl, a vulnerable young woman that was taken advantage of. Let me put it like that, because she got married to a dead man. She was married for a dead man. The thing is that when a man dies without children, the family of the man can decide to marry for the late man, okay? And then the woman will start having children in the name of that dead man. That is her case. It's not like maybe she got married and the man died. No, she was never married to a living man, okay? She was married on behalf of a dead man. That is her story. And the family now chose another man from their lineage to be taking care of Stella. And now she came into the family to mourn as a widow already. She came into the family as an already made widow, okay? So when that happened, the second man that they gave her to be taking care of her now died. And she now had to mourn that man again, because that was the man they see as the man that now married her. How will I put it? So that is her story. To those of you that are saying in the comment section that you don't understand the story, I hope you now understand it. She was married for a dead man to have children in the name of that dead man so that the lineage will not close. That is her case. Let me begin to answer all your questions. I got a lot of questions between that day before yesterday that I put out that video till now. I got a lot of questions from you guys. See, one of the most asked question is, why would she agree? And why will her parents allow her to go into such a marriage? All of you asking this question has forgotten that for a parent to allow their child to be subjected to that kind of lifestyle, did you people bother to find out the condition of that family? I guess none of you bothered to find out, because everybody was just being judgmental, a lot of bad judgments on this girl, which is so disheartening. And the most painful part of it is that it's coming from women. I know that people, see, let me tell you guys, nobody just sleeps and wake up and choose a bad destiny or choose for bad things to happen to them. Nobody. Not like the family that she was going into to go and marry into is rich. They are not rich. Look around, they are poor family. I even wonder why such a family will say, let the lineage continue. Lineage of children that will come to suffer if there is nobody to come to their rescue. That is what I'm trying to say here. I have to be very plain and open with this kind of conversation. I have to. So, she getting married into the family is not her choice. This is not what this Stella wished on herself. It's not what she wished for herself. Growing up, this is not what she wished for herself. Okay? So when she told me she finished secondary school, you guys can hear the kind of English she was speaking. Those English, did it sound like somebody that finished secondary school? I'm not trying to mock her, but I'm saying you can imagine the kind of school she went to. I am so pained in my heart that women, instead of supporting this young lady with words of encouragement for what she has been through, we are still the same people bringing her down. A lot of people are out there. Must she agree? Must she agree to what? Can't you look around and see that she did not just agree? Something must have pushed her into agreeing to such a thing. She cannot just wish that on herself. Maybe her family condition, maybe the way she's seeing her siblings suffer, maybe the way they don't have food to eat, maybe the kind of background she comes from, and she sees that, okay, maybe if I get married off now, and maybe they are giving me food, or maybe you don't even know what this woman was promised. You don't know what they promised her. Nobody knows what she was promised before she could agree to go into that marriage. And now we all are here judging her. People can promise you, men or anybody can promise you anything, and at the end of the day you go into that marriage or you go into that thing and what you are promised is not what you're seeing. So in this case now, what do we do? What do we do? It is not her fault. Please, let's all stop judging her. It is not her fault. It's not her fault that she finds herself in such a situation. So if you're among those judging this lady, please stop judging her. This is not what she needs at this point. If you can't support her financially, at least say some nice things to her. At least be human. I want to plead, let us stop judging her. Can we all stop judging her? I saw a comment like someone said, if all the Igbo people around throwing money around cannot help her, then let her be. Man, this kind of comments gets to my head. Like, wow. And I checked, that comment was coming from a woman that have children, a woman that still, that even if you're not yet married, you don't have children. Why judge somebody to that level? So if you cannot get help from all the rich Igbo men around, you cannot help her. Sometimes I wonder if we have our conscience, you know, sold to the devil or something. I don't know. But I have to be open. I have to say this the way it is in my mind, the way it is in my heart. If you cannot support somebody, please don't tear them down. When I started my YouTube channel, I got a lot of comments like this. The fact that I did not react to it doesn't mean I didn't get this kind of comments when I started my own journey. Those kind of comments are enough to tear somebody down, to break you down completely. It's not right. I got comments like, must you agree to marry at such a tender age? Nobody do you. I got such comments when I started my YouTube channel. So please, let us stop judging this young girl. I beg in the name of God. If you watch the video and you feel like you don't know what to comment, please let her be. And of course, out of 1 million people that has watched the video, it is only a very few of us, a very few people that has issues with life, let me put it like that, that will see something bad to say against that woman. Some are even saying no matter the kind of suffering, she's not supposed to give out her 3-year-old child. Do you know what she's going through? You don't know. You don't know. You don't. You don't even know. You can't even. You don't even know. That shoe that girl has been wearing for God knows how long. You cannot even wear that same shoe for 30 minutes. You can't be in that condition for 30 minutes. Many of you judging her cannot be in that condition for 30 minutes. So please stop. It's getting on my nerves. I even got some comments from a lady that said it's a tradition. Sandra, there is nothing you can do about it. It's a tradition and nobody can abolish this tradition. I was like, really? Clap for yourself. Because you've never been a victim of all these kind of traditions. You've never been a victim of all these kind of tradition. Maybe nobody close to you has been subjected to that kind of suffer and intimidation in the name of tradition. Maybe that's why you're saying what you're saying. Clap for yourself. That you're saying it's a tradition that nobody has, she can't even say no. Some even said it's her destiny, that she has been destined. I wonder how God will create somebody and destine the person for this kind of suffer. God does not destine people to suffer. So please, let us soft pedal. Some other people sent me messages, Sandra, I think that lady is under a curse. Her family is under a curse of poverty. Please don't mingle with them so that the curse will not affect you. Man, do you even bother to see where I'm coming from? Are you sure you watched? Anyways, you guys met me when life has been so good to me. I know where I'm coming from. That is why if I see somebody in that kind of condition, I know what they are going through, because I have been through that. We as a family has been through that too. So I cannot see somebody suffering, and because I don't want to be associated, I don't even know why I'm trying to get emotional, but I don't have to, because I already made up my mind I will film this video. But it pains me to see people talk down on people that I need. I remember during the time of Mama, the old woman that we built a house for, somebody called me and said she cannot be part of it because Mama looks like a witch. Did she bewitch you? How many of your children has she killed? That I should stop mingling with her, she looks like a witch. For the villagers to abandon her to be suffering, that means she's a witch. Hello. But look at her now. She is no longer a witch. At least all those people that were looking down on her, some of them now come and be in her house, in that same her house. And again, before I venture into anything, I do my investigations and I back it up spiritually. So I don't just go into things. I pray about things before I start going into things. People send me series of stories, people's bad condition on daily basis. I don't just go into it. I at least make my inquiries before I go into it. I do my investigations. That Stella you're looking at, I know her village at Nkanu. I know where she comes from. I know her father's house. Her father just died few days before my traditional marriage. So I know about her very well. I don't just venture into people's story. I remember one of the women that gifted me after my traditional marriage. She sent me a message that, Sandra, I'm sorry, I will not be involved in helping this kind of woman, and I am sure you can understand what I'm saying. Please, I think her story is not adding up. Marrying for the dead? What kind of nonsense talk is that? To me, it's a nonsense talk. It doesn't make sense. Because she was vulnerable, she was taken advantage of. If things were moving well for Stella, she wouldn't agree to marry a man that is already dead. Can't you just picture what her condition was before she agreed to marry into such a family? Assuming the family is rich now, I would say that, oh, maybe it's greed. Maybe her quest for riches. Maybe it's because she was seeing the money. She wants to go and chop money. But look at the family. Her family, I don't even get it. I don't get it. Some other people said she was charmed. She wasn't charmed. She was not under the influence of any charm. Like I said, I dig deep. When I say deep, I dig very deep before I venture into issues. So please, if you watch the video and you cannot help this young lady, can you please leave her alone? Stop judging her. I'll do my best. She's already on family planning. She is already on family planning. Okay, ever since I started giving my support to her, that little baby is 2 years old. She has not gotten pregnant again. That is to show you she gets control of herself. She is not a wayward woman. So you all judging her, she likes sleeping with multiple men. A lot of bad things has been said against this lady. Please, stop it. It's not right. When people type things, you read through it. You can see how their heart is. It's not until they tell you face to face, or even when people conclude about things, you can see how their heart is. The way people react to things tells you how their heart is. So stop judging her that this one, she loves sleeping with multiple men, she loves sleeping around, she is greedy, her parents are greedy. What's greed? Do you even bother to say, okay, maybe the parents gave her up because of, so that they can take care of the other children? Maybe. So you guys, please, I'm so sorry if I was shouting, because right now I feel like I shouted in this video. Pardon me if I'm shouting. Thank you so much to all the people that has been donating towards giving Stella a better life. I so much appreciate it. Like, the way I just cry out to you people and all of you will just come to my rescue, it gladdens my heart. I am not taking this for granted. Thank you so much. And as soon as we commence with her, of course I will always give feedback here. I will always feed you guys back here on the channel. So please, thank you so much. And if God lays it in your heart to support her, Biko, don't hold it back. Don't say she's under any cost. She's not under any cost. Biko, let's reach out to her. She needs all the help she can get at this point in her life. There is no amount of help now that it's too much or that is more than enough for her and her children. Please, taking care of 5 children is not me. I know when I was taking care of Daddy and Sammy alone, I know how it be for my body, let alone somebody that is taking care of 5 children. Please, in as much as she didn't tell me before giving out blessing, that little girl, I will do my best to bring back blessing and make sure that she gets back to school. Please, you guys, just keep supporting her. Please don't say she's under any cost. Don't say it's her destiny to suffer. It's painful to hear people say such things to people that are facing some challenges, okay, or maybe people that are in their downtime in life. Biko, she's not under any cost, please. And she did not wish this upon herself. This is not her plan growing up. I believe that if she had the opportunity to see into her future before coming into this life, to see that she will end up like this, she will not come to life. Maybe she will decide to be goat or something. Me too, what I faced in life, at a point in my life, I was saying, if I knew I was going to suffer like this, I'd rather become block make them mold me or make I become motor, make them they drive me. Honestly. Okay, so please, let's stop tearing people down. Those of you saying there is no such thing as that tradition in Igbo land, I am coming with another video. It's a tradition. All of you saying it's in the Old Testament, in the Bible, please, we are in the era of grace. Where is grace if we are to be under law? Where is grace if we are still under law? Please, it's in the Old Testament. That was before the coming of Christ. Christ has come, paid for our sins. Please, we are no longer under law. If you're still under law, you are there alone, because we have moved from there after the coming of Christ. So Biko, let us stop saying things that will tear her down the more. And I'm so happy that she will not be watching this video. I'm so happy that she doesn't have a smartphone and will not see this video. To all of you telling me that I did the wrong thing interviewing her in presence of the children, I know. I would have just thrown the children and then interview her alone. I'm sorry if you feel disappointed I did that. Remember, I am still new into all of this, so as time goes on, I will keep learning. Okay, so that is all I say. Let me come and discuss with you guys in this video. The only people I'm blaming in all of this is the family that know fully well that you cannot take care of a woman, and all in the name of lineage. You want to keep lineage. You went and brought her, kept her in the family, and she's there suffering. I am totally against this tradition, and I will not stop saying it. It's been a long-term thing. There are, if you go through the comment section, you see people telling you that this has happened in their families. I saw a comment from Benin. I used to think it's just Igbo land until I did my research and discovered that it's almost everywhere. It's almost everywhere, apart from the Western world. It's common here in Africa, I'll keep saying it. And it's common here in Igbo land. Like I said, imagine my age now, but growing up, I know a woman that was married like this. Sometimes I still on wine, I know her. Where is the wine? I know her. And some of these things happens also when a woman gets married and cannot have a child. They will marry a second one to come, and somebody in the family will be impregnating her in the name of the husband. Okay? Or maybe a woman did not have a child before the husband died. And the most painful part is that they won't have any inheritance from the man that was impregnating their mother, the children. It's very painful. It's very painful. So if you are still supporting this kind of a thing in this era and time, I wonder where you have kept your conscience. I know the only people that would support this kind of thing are the traditionalists. People that believe that ancestors said this and that. Man-made rules can be changed. This is not a rule by God. If God wanted people to be getting married to a dead person, God would have made it a law. Yes, he would have included it in one of the 10 commandments. So that we'll know that, yes, when a man dies without a child, they should marry for the man. Assuming this family is rich, I will not have issues. Though. I no go get problem. My problem is bringing Stella out to come and suffer. Assuming the family is rich and they are taking good care of her, how will I know the story of this woman? I will not. But it's because she is suffering. She is suffering. And none of you saying it's tradition and tradition did not even bother to say to talk about the psychological effect it will have on her. Every day you sleep and wake up to know that you are married to a dead man. Every single day you sleep and wake up to know that you are married to a dead man. Every single day. Do you know the stigma alone is enough to kill somebody? Every single day you sleep and wake up to know that your children are children of a dead man. They are just on this earth to keep the lineage of a dead man going. The stigma alone, I'm not trying to exaggerate, but the stigma alone is enough. Thinking of it alone makes me go crazy, let alone the person inside it. So she needs all the help, support, encouragement, love at this point, and not people coming to criticize her, please. And I am not blaming her parents either, because you don't know their condition. I will not blame her parents. I will not. This one is the one that we know. There are so many other things that parents are doing out of vulnerability, out of condition. So Biko, I'm not blaming the parents. Nobody knows what they are facing as at when they decided to give Stella out. Until we come to that understanding that conditions subject people to do what they shouldn't have done on a normal day. Until we come to that understanding. Life condition can compel you to do things you shouldn't have done on a normal day. I'm telling you the truth. That life is working for you doesn't mean it's working for every other person. People are truly suffering. People are truly suffering. I'm being serious. People are seriously suffering. So if you look around you and you see any way to help anybody, don't start saying this one, that one, that one. Christ came to die for us when we are still sinners. Nothing stopped him from looking into the world when his father sent him and say, no, I can't come and die for this kind of people. They deserve to suffer. Maybe they are destined to suffer. Yes. Oh, yes. But he came to die for us while we were still in sin. So why in God's name are we supposed to be judging somebody before we help them? The woman that sent me a message that there is nothing she can do for her. She is under a curse and she can't do anything to help her. That woman know what I told her. I told her, if God is to judge you the way you're judging this lady, now I don't think you have this breath you're breathing now to even open your mouth to come and tell me that she does not deserve your help. Excuse me. Excuse me. If God is to, if God is to open your chapter, the next minute you won't be breathing because you're doing a lot of atrocities in the secret that people don't even know. But here you are, everybody judging her, judging. I'm so happy that out of 1,000 comments, 950 are for Stella, while the rest 50 is against her. That is just my happiness. And the massive support she's getting, man, I just give God all the glory. I just give God all the glory. It took me time to decide to film this video, and I'm happy that so far I am not regretting ever filming this video. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Let the love continue. Keep the love coming. Let the love lead, please. And God will not hesitate to bless as many that are donating and encouraging this young woman. God bless you all. I am super grateful. God Almighty bless and replenish your pockets in Jesus' name. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope I didn't say anything bad. Please, if I did, because I was talking out of the way it is in my heart. If I did, leave it in the comment section. I'll take correction. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.